Okay, it's time for week one, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit nervous for this one. I gotta watch out for some things here. You say good luck, have fun. And do I have to disclose a Terra type? I don't think so. Alright, so pretty much what I was expecting to see. I do think it's gonna be a Colossal lead because probably you might expect Torkoal to lead. I want to lead Gliscor. It does have a lot of special defense, so I think it's overall pretty safe. If we see a Slowking lead, though, I have to watch out for Ice Beam. Torkoal also has special defense, so I could switch into an Ice Beam like that if I wanted to. I'm really hoping that you predict the Torkoal lead, because my team is quite dependent on the sun. I have two Choice Specs users. It's Terrafire, Weatherball, Lilligant. I'm just double checking that we don't disclose Terras. Rules. Terra. Has to be brought every match. You can Terra into any type. Alright, it is Tang Lu. I would love to taunt, because I don't see a whole lot of damage that this could do. I like Ruination, sure. I could also Toxic, which is interesting. But I think I'm gonna taunt here first. I don't think I can lose my item. Nice. I really like that. Okay. Because that obviously makes it a lot easier for Torkoal to come in and out. Torkoal, by the way, is very important here. He does have Chilly Reception. I am also on the lookout for Quick Feet Jolteon. I would love to Toxic here. Pretty much any switch in besides Slowking. Toxic is good. We'll try. I don't think you can do a whole ton of damage to me right now. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Lumberry? Wow, okay. Well, can I stay in on this? I think you're gonna switch here to like a Slowking. I don't really see how Tinglu could kill me here, so we'll knock off. Wow, okay. Doesn't switch. I probably want to switch Gliscor out here. I don't know, free Toxic looks really convincing. It would really help with this. I am gonna... Oh, fuck. Okay. So, he did switch out here. I know he's gonna switch to Slowking. Or, actually, Cyclizar is interesting. So, I guess I get a free dual Wing Beat. I 100% misclicked. I meant to Toxic there. But I get another turn of healing, which is nice. I am pretty sure Shed Tail is banned. Let me double check that. Yes, Shed Tail is banned. So, I want to switch out here, but who? Like, it could Draco. I don't think it's killing me with the Draco, so... I don't see a reason to switch out here. We'll knock. It is Ice Spinner, so I did not know that he got that move. But the thing is, this is a nice free switch. It's a Life Orb. Interesting. That's a funny joke. I lost to Life Orb Cyclozar in our first game, which was in the last season. So he's definitely trolling me there. I have Colberberry, like I could Swords Dance here. Ting Lu, though, can totally take 2 close combats at +2. Let's go ahead to this. What could he do? He could Draco Meteor here, but we should live that, because we're specially defensive. I mean, Draco is not going to kill me here. I'm just going to yawn here. Nice switch. So we get a yawn on something. Alright, so I do have to switch here. You're going for... Alternatively, I could Stealth Rock. Like, I could Stealth Rock. He's definitely gonna Chilling Neigh, right? Not what... You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called. So I should just stay in and Stealth Rock. We can just switch Torkoal out. Like, Torkoal's very important for me, don't get me wrong. You know, that's really interesting. Does he not have Chilly Reception? I like this here. We have unlimited citrus berries for the time being. We actually dodged. That's actually the best thing that could have happened. Freest Leech Seed of my life. Unlimited citrus berry is really, really nice against this Ting Lu specifically, but we also have a lot of special defense so that we can stay in on the Slowking. Okay, it does take rocks, that's pretty good. Leech Seed. I mean, we're not in a bad position here. We lost Gliscor early, but frankly, Gliscor's job was to stop rocks on like a Colossal lead, or, you know, stop rocks in general. Free, right? Like, worst case scenario is a poison, I think. But anything could get poisoned here, so... Nice Shuka Berry. We're probably just gonna see a poison type move, right? Oh, it's actually Chilly Reception. Okay. I'm really, really happy to not see Hawlucha on this team. Specifically because that's the one Pokemon that can consistently outspeed my sweepers, or, you know, my wall breaker. Into Cyclozar, do you let me Alluring Voice here? We saw that he's probably Jolly and Temper Flare. Life Orb, Temper Flare. It does 50% maximum here. I'm gonna Alluring Voice, because it's gonna do a lot. That's literally terrifying, but this bitch is about to get confused as hell. Does this KO? Oh! Okay, that crit probably mattered. Either way, very good outcome for me. Arbolive is kind of snatching a wig right now, as I knew she would. Alright, I'm getting the feeling this thing is about to Calm Mind on me, or like Terra Ice or something. I will be real. I want to Leech Seed, but I think it's better to Giga Drain just in case you... Is this Terra Ice, probably? It's better to Leech Seed, to Giga Drain in case you substitute. Terra Fairy, okay. It is the Calm Mind. Leech Seed would have been better there. Not bad damage from that move, though. Like, the thing is, we have so much special defense. We should just try to Leech Seed, I think. It's kind of an insurance policy against this thing. Our relief is proving to be kind of a wall for him to break. But, very importantly, there's no quick feet, so once I get Sun Up, I will outspeed him guaranteed with Lilligant and Walking Wake. And I'm gonna be so real here, I don't believe you have any move that could one-hit KO me, so I think I'm just gonna Giga Drain. I'm gonna get Citrus Berry, and I'm gonna get Giga Drain healing, so... Alright, does about 50%. We're gonna be literally at 100% by the end of this turn, I feel like. And we haven't even really activated our Sun mode yet, like... I'm not sure if he switches out here, because you can kind of see... Let's see if we get the Citrus Berry back, first of all. Oh, I got the Citrus Berry, so you should see that you can't really do anything to me here. But I'm a little bit afraid of you clicking some other random move that one-hit KOs Torkoal. I don't quite see a reason to switch out. So I think we'll just Earth Power and try to catch something. Does do a lot of damage. Not dead yet, but I can switch to Torkoal and you might be dead next turn. Also got the Citrus Berry back. That's very lucky. But it still feels kinda dumb to bring in Torkoal right now. Let's go for it. I think I'm taking a risk here. But we will take the Alluring Voice, like, okay. We actually took that quite well. Better than I was expecting. Does it die? Yes, okay. Alright, there's the Colossal. Hopefully rocks are not going to go up here. But... truthfully? What's wrong with Walking Wake here? I'm gonna go to Walking Wake. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of here. We actually dodged Stone Edge. That's ideal. Okay, so that was obviously a very lucky dodge. I'm gonna calc for like a Life Orb or Choice Band though, just to see like what I was risking. Well, it looks like it was really only doing like 50% with the Life Orb, so... Tell me why I shouldn't just Hydro Steam. Like, be for real. This is taking so much damage. Not quite a 2-hit KO, though. And I do believe that's going to be very defensive, right? So can I theoretically stay in against it? Let's find out. I don't think we're ever dead to Moonblast, like, technically. But let's go to this, honestly. We take Moonblast very well. And Bitterblade healing is going to outstall you. Actually called to protect very nicely. Do we Swords Dance, maybe? The thing is, I want it to be Shuka, because I can't really live Earthquake from Tinglu. So, like, I could Swords Dance. I don't really see why not. We have plenty of turns of Sun. 4, yeah, okay. We'll try. This is not my most important wall breaker. That's gonna be Lilligant and Walking Wake. Actually, a Rain Dance. I did not see that coming. Okay. So, Bitterblade's doing basically just unboosted, unweakened damage. Should we Swords Dance again? We outspeed everything that... Yeah, we Swords Dance again, because we outspeed everything here. Yeah, this is close combat bait for sure. We're 128 attack Jolly, and we're at +4. Alright, so... Here's the thing. If you're Impish and max defense, it's gonna be a damage roll. I think the safe play is to go Arboliva. Let's not throw the game right now. Ceruledge can still get a lot of work done. We have to remember it outspeeds all of his remaining Pokemon, so let's not sack it. Okay, we get knocked into Citrus. Do we get it back? Also, I'm not positive if we get the Citrus. We actually... Okay, we get it back. That's super lucky. I don't know if we get it back later in the battle. Like, if we don't get it back, and then the sun is up later, if we get it back guaranteed or not. I mean, I'll Leech Seed. Leech Seed is free. All of his Pokemon remaining are pretty bulky mons, so Leech Seed goes a long way with all of these. He also takes rocks. I'm really liking my position. I still have the whole Sun Hyper Offense team completely intact. I could see a Calm Mind or a Moonblast. I don't see anything else coming out here, which makes me want to go to Torkoal. No, he could just Rain Dance again, right? I see nothing wrong with stalling out, like... Okay, it's gonna be Wish. That could have been Torkoal. It could have been Torkoal and Yawn, honestly. Oh, he could have a Weather Ball. Hang on. We have seen Rain Dance and Wish and Protect. I'll Earth Power to try catch Slowking. Okay. Looks like he's prepared to sack it. Unlucky special... Well, you know what? I've been so lucky this battle. I don't care about the special attack drop. Also, we only know... We know his only attacking move is Moonblast, so Torkoal's very safe to come in here. Even if I switch it out, because I know you're going to Rain Dance, or potentially I could Yawn. Arboliva is still incredibly healthy. Like, I don't know how I'm doing this. Yeah, let's go Torkoal. We know nothing could go wrong here. Worst case is you Rain Dance this turn, and it was just a waste of a switch. But if you don't use Rain Dance, then you should die this turn, right? I think. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot that he used Wish. Okay. But we know that he can't threaten me, so I can just yawn. Yeah. Go ahead and rain dance. Okay. So, unfortunately, that yawn doesn't do very much for me, because you probably just chilly reception. But I don't want a Lava Plume, because that will give Colossal the +6. I have to get rid of these Pokemon that can change the weather. I'm gonna yawn again. I'm just now questioning the Sleep Clause mechanics, but I'm pretty sure because the only way that you could go to sleep is if you stayed in, and then it would fail. So I'm pretty sure that that's fine for me to use Yawn again. But here's the thing, we still know that Florges cannot threaten my Torkoal. So I will just Lava Plume, I guess. I mean, at some point I might need to just try and push through one of these two Pokemon, the Slowking or the Florges, without my Sun Up, because having both of them able to change my weather is kind of preventing me from getting done what I need to. I just Lava Plumed the Colossal, didn't I? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Get burned, maybe? Unlucky. But we're going to Arboliva, I don't give a shit. This is becoming a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Probably Ruination, yeah. But Leech Seed is once again quite free. And I'm just getting all of the berries. Okay, very, very lucky harvest this season, as you might say. I think I'm getting a Leech Seed on Florges again. I think we should just go to this. You know what? We're gonna go to Ceruledge and we're gonna try to Wall Break. I'm not really being threatened by this Pokemon. Tinglu has been chipped down significantly, so +2 close combat. It may actually be a really solid option. Because... Interesting. The thing is, he takes Rock's chip. He took a little bit of chip from like Lava Plume and Rocks before. This thing, I think, is very specially defensive, so you should be dying to Bitter Blade here. I don't quite see a reason to not Swords Dance again, though. It's the Colossal. I believe this dies to close combat. Because he doesn't have boots, specifically. Yeah, this thing is just dead to close combat. And we might actually just sweep the game at this point. Because the thing is, the only reason I couldn't sweep last time I was at +4 is because I wasn't positive I was gonna KO Tinglu, and then I would just get Earthquaked and die. But at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to KO Tinglu, and I think I just win the game at this point. And my Sun Hyper Offense core has not really even touched the field yet. Alright, so I believe it could theoretically survive. If he is literally impish. These actually Bitter Blade is stronger here, so I was gonna say they do the same, but alright, and that's just gonna be dead to a Bitter Blade, so very good game to Ashton. I was very afraid of Hawlucha, which I'm happy to see didn't come, but this was like mostly what I expected to see, so honestly, I think I prepared very well. I think the draft that I have is hard to prepare for, so I do, it was very well played. Like, he kept me from getting my son any use out of it, so that was an impressive thing to see because it's a very hyper-offensive core. But good game. Very well played. And I guess we'll be back next week. I haven't done a team preview yet, but I think I'm going to try and do one that looks nice this time, so actually, no, there's a different draft league that's going to come out on Sunday, so. Okay, and it's time for the team review. It's not a team preview because I'm not putting it at the beginning of the video this time, because I don't really know how to start with team preview in a way that's not incredibly cringe. So, we're doing team review this week. And you can stop watching now if you don't want to, because I know everybody does not want to watch team preview, but I thought I would just go over it really quick, since I spent a lot of time on it. So, our opponent was Ashton, the Winnipeg Jet Punches. My draft is basically Sun Hyper Offense. I've got Lilligant and Walking Wake for two very, very speedy wall breakers. Lilligant can set up. Raging Bolt is very powerful. My defensive pieces include Gliscor, Weezing, Cobalion, Arboliva. It's a pretty strong draft, I feel like, but I felt actually a lot of trouble building for this matchup just because I can't cover for everything. Jolteon could be Quick Feet. That outspeeds my Walking Wake even in Sun. Hawlucha could be Unburden. Well, it would be Unburden if he brought it, which outspeeds everything on my team, and there's nothing I can do about that, so. I also need to be careful about rocks because I have a Torkoal team. Torkoal's job is to come in and out whenever I need the sun, right? So, first we have a Lilligant. So this is just modest choice specs, very, very hyper offensive wall breaker. We're Terra Fire with the sun boosted Weather Ball. And then we also have Leaf Storm and Giga Drain. I know we can't hit Cyclizar with this mon, but we hit pretty much everything else. Like, we one-hit KO Jolteon and Golden Go, and Hawlucha, and Rillaboom, and Blastoise, and what's it called? Beartic? So it's just really, really strong, and with the Healing Wish, I figured it was just another good option. If the occasion arose, I wanted to, you know, sweep the game with Walking Wake, but it took damage or something, I thought it would be pretty good. And I didn't really have any other coverage moves that I wanted, since I wanted to do just Terra Fire for the most damage. Next is the MVP of this game, Arboliva. She kinda ate up, let's be real. She's Harvest Citrus Berry, Calm Nature, so very specially defensive, and, you know, Giga Drain, Earth Power, Alluring Voice. That just hits pretty much everything on their team for at least neutral damage. Leech Seed is, like, the best move in the game. I fucking love Leech Seed, and I wanted Arboliva specifically for Leech Seed, because it's really, really strong. It can help you outstall certain walls, or punish a setup or something like that. I love Arboliva, and it walls a good number of the Pokemon on their team as well, with my specially defensive set. So, next is Walking Wake, who is the other wall breaker this week. Another Choice Specs user. Speed booster from Photosynthesis. You know what this Pokemon does. Hydro Steam, Draco, Flamethrower, and Flip Turn. What more could I need? Like, Hydro Steam, one-hit KOs like half of this team, let's be real. I don't have anything more to say about this mon. You know what it's gonna do. And of course, here's Torkoal. I'm running a Calm Nature, very specially defensive. The reason for that was for basically Jolteon, Goldengo, and like Blastoise, the water-type moves in the sun, and Florges, all of those mons. It's easier for Torkoal to set up the sun if I have special defense. Lava Plume is obviously just stab with a burn chance. Yawn is one of my favorite moves as well. It applies a lot of pressure and forces switches, or, you know, forces them to stay asleep or something. And then, you know, Stealth Rock and Rapid Spin, that's Torkoal. That's all it is. I did run Heat Rock over Boots. It was really important to keep rocks off in this game, which is why you will see my Gliscor moveset to keep the rocks off. So, next we have Ceruledge. I was really excited about this one. So I was considering a Shuka Berry so that I could stay in versus Ting-Lu, but the thing is, it can't really, it can't one-hit KO with close combat, even at +2. Even at +3 or 4, it's like a damage roll to KO, and if he's like an Impish Nature, we're not KOing. So I figured a Colbur Berry would be better so I could switch in on a potential knockoff from the Cyclizar or the Rillaboom, and that would give me my speed boost. And Bitterblade in the Sun is an amazing move. A lot of healing. Close combat just hits the things that Bitterblade can't. And Shadow Sneak for the priority. I was thinking specifically versus Jolteon and Hawlucha, because those are the two who I cannot consistently outspeed. So, also Colbur for Hawlucha Throat Chop, I thought was pretty interesting as well. And last we have Gliscor, who is pretty much the only defensive mon on this team. I guess Arboliva, but it's just knockoff and dual wing beat to make sure that I can hit the Hawlucha. I didn't want Hawlucha to get set up on me and then me have no way to switch into it, like with Gliscor. Like, I can switch into it with Gliscor, but then I would have no way to damage it. So I needed dual wing beat. I've got Taunt and Toxic as well, just because it's Ting-Lu, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna set up rocks. And since I'm not running a ground type move for Colossal, I needed a way to get damage on it. So that's the team. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I just didn't want to put this at the beginning of the video because I feel like it kind of turns people away when I start talking about the team because it's cringe as hell. But yeah, there will be, so this is going up today, but there will be a different league, the Ignite League battle, going up on Sunday. So if you want to watch that one, I guess you should subscribe. I don't know what else to tell you. And yeah, we'll be back next week for more Lagoon League.